Hello, everybody. We're going to take a quick moment of silence for Peter Yan. It's sad. It's sad to admit it, but I think it's over. He's an old man, falling apart at the seams every fight. I tore my groin, or I've broken my arm. This guy just can't get a win. He can't get a solid win with a dominant performance. And Mr. Figgy's here to put the nail in the coffin. I'm just kidding. It's not a dominant performance by Figgy that I'm predicting, but I think he's going to win this weekend at UFC Macau. I think Peter Yan is pretty overrated. Everybody glazes the fuck out of him. And you know what, dude? I'm calling bullshit on it. And I think the lighter man's skill and defending champion Davison Figueiredo is going to win this fight. I sort of been thinking about it, and Peter Yan's resume really isn't like he's got good wins, but it's not like, dude, this is one of the greatest bantamweights to ever do it, man. He's super skilled. I think people fall for the edit bait, where it just shows him doing badass shit. But what matters is results. And I mean, when you look at the resume, first off, went on a 3-fight losing skid to the best bantamweights in the world. Now, I'm getting ahead of myself, but I think Peter Yan is one of the best bantamweights in the world. But he's not the best, as so many people make him out to be. I think all of his losses are legit, except for that DQ. But because when you look at it, you're like, okay, what are his best wins? We start from 2019 and what I got here. Jimmy Rivera. Okay, and your old man Uriah Faber. Wow, dude, that KO was brutal, man. That KO was brutal. Jose Aldo, okay. Well, we'll get into that a bit later. But Aljamain was winning that fight before he DQ'd himself. Shows a low fight IQ. I'm just going to put that out there, dude. Because everybody knows that fucking rule. Everybody has known that. Come on, man. You can't be a champion and be like, dude, I didn't know. It's kind of silly. Then you got Corey Sandhagen. A good win. Corey's one of those guys. Peter and Corey are on the same level. Top 5 material. They're not champ material, though. They're not the best in the world. Then loses to Aljo. Loses to Sean. Loses to Marab. Wins against Song. And side note, everybody says Sean O'Malley lost that fight. No, he didn't. He definitively won round 3. You look at before and after round 3. It looks like Peter Yan's face got attacked by a chainsaw, dude. His right eye gets so fucked up. He's running away from Sean O'Malley at points. And, well, dude, he controlled him, though. No, he didn't. Well, he controlled him, but what did he do with it? He landed, 4 ground and pound strikes as Sean O'Malley is constantly throwing up submission attempts, threatening it at least. It's not like Yan was dominating. And then when people's favorite fighters are the ones getting dominated, they're like, dude, control time doesn't mean shit, bro. But the second it happens to O'Malley, dude, Peter Yan totally demolished O'Malley, bro. And then round 1, he also, I believe he won. He totally pieced up Yan. The only success Yan had was in wrestling. And it's like, okay, yeah, but every time it's on the feet, which was a majority of the round, he's getting pieced up, bro. And then Marab, we all know what happened, bro. We all know what happened. But let's talk about his wins a little bit more. Jose Aldo, obviously people are going to say, well, dude, Jose Aldo, one of the greatest of all time, top 10. You can say that, yeah, of all time. But in the last 5 years, has he really been like that good? First off, to fight Peter Yan for a belt, he went on a 2-fight losing skid and went down a weight class. It's like, that's the easiest time to beat somebody. So it's not like Peter Yan moved up and beat Jose Aldo after he was on this crazy win streak. No, this was at the decline of Jose's career and moved down a weight class. So it's like, is it really the best win ever? It's not 100% Aldo, as people make it out to be. And then since then, I mean, Aldo he hasn't beat like crazy competition. Whoa, Cheeto Vera. Whoa, dude. Cheeto. Pedro Munoz, Rob Font. No way, dude. Lost to Marab. Lost to Mario Bautista in the same exact way. Jose Aldo, the script got leaked that if you decide to hold him up against the fence, he doesn't know what to do. Yeah, top 10 material, bro. Doesn't know how to get people off of him against the fence. Corey Sandhagen. Great, top 5 material. He's where he belongs. But it's, people make him out to be, dude, this guy, he's going to be champ one day. He's going to be champ. No, he's not. He's a beakers and test tube nerd. Corey Dorkhagen can't, damage people other than Song Yadong that one time, bro. And TJ. Okay, and TJ Dillashaw. And old man Frankie Edgar. Oh, wow. Another case of a featherweight moving down on the decline. Moving down a weight class on the decline of his career. Such a great KO, bro. I mean, yeah, it was impressive, skill-wise, but, come on, that's meant to happen. And then Song Yadong's solid. Doesn't have any out-of-this-world wins. I mean, you look at it, you're like, oh, Chris Gutierrez, okay. Okay. Marlon Moraes, that's probably his best win. Ricky Simone, and Marlon Moraes is bro, he was good and then just fell off the fucking earth. But also with Peter Young beating, in my notes here, he won the Song Yadong fight by the skin of his teeth. And now everyone, dude, what do you mean, bro? Watch that fight again. He wins round 3 clearly. No question about that. But he lost round 1 just as clearly as he won round 3. It is, it's very clear he won 3. Very clear he lost 1. And for the first 3 minutes of round 2, Song Yadong is winning. That's what's happening. And from that point on, it's close. The only reason that Peter Yan won the round 2 was because he took him down in the last 10 seconds and cut him open. If that didn't happen, Song Yadong's winning that round and winning the fight. So he literally won by 10 seconds of winning exchanges and stuff. That doesn't, and that's against number 7 guy who, I mean, he's good, but it's people are talking about, dude, Petr Yan, you don't want to mess with him, man. Okay, he beat Song Yadong barely. Okay, cool. And same thing with Aldo, coming off 2 losses down a weight class. Corey, blah, blah, blah. I already yapped about that. Let's go on to Figgy. Multiple time defending champion. And he just dominated Joseph Benavidez. I mean, problem with flyweight, best wins Pantoja, Brandon Moreno 1 time. Problem with flyweight is there's no name value. But what makes Figgy so impressive is the way that he wins these fights. I mean, look at how many finishes he's getting in freaking flyweight, dude. The most boring-ass decision fest division you'll ever see. And he's subbing. He's KOing. He is dominating these people. Other than Brandon Moreno. The only person who's giving him any difficulties is Brandon Moreno. And he still has a win over him. And then comes up to bantamweight and is just dominating. That's what's impressive about Figgy. I mean, he's got crazy finishing ability. When he's fighting Benavidez, knocks him out, bro. When he goes up and just subs him in the next fight. Then comes up, subs Cody Garbrandt, dominates Rob Font. He's the first person to have a very, very clear drop of Cheeto Vera. Cheeto Vera has a legendary chin, and he dropped him. Sean O'Malley did it first, and I'm a Sean O'Malley Glazer, but I can say definitively, 100% certainty, that Figgy's was more of a clear knockdown. I mean, Cheeto got knocked against Sean and it was kind of weird, and it didn't get counted. It was one, but it didn't get counted. So, yeah, Figgy being the first person to definitively drop Cheeto, impressive. Shows that he's got crazy power at bantamweight still. Let's talk about some of the weaknesses that I think both of these guys have. But so Peter stands very flat-footed against a fast flyweight who is really good at grappling, it's not going to be that great. Like we saw what Marab did to Peter Yan, just shot and took him down because he's so flat-footed. And like Peter Yan was not able to do anything, not a single thing. And especially with Peter Yan's high guard, you throw one punch when he's fighting people who he respects the power of, which he has to respect the power of Figgy, just drop Cheeto Vera. Like with Song Yadong, he respected the power. He throws his hands up in that high guard. If you are Figgy right here, perfect takedown entry if you're this fast, if you got the speed advantage. But some problems with Figgy that I know that Peter can probably take advantage of is his defense is not that good. In the Cheeto fight, he kind of just slips around a little bit too. Like he'll throw a punch, miss, and just like stumble back. It's weird. I don't feel like I've seen that from a fighter at this level. And then another thing he'll do is he'll clinch but kind of keep it at range. So if you're Peter Young with the height advantage, I'm pretty sure he has the reach advantage, but don't quote me on that. Lol. If you're holding like what he does against Benavidez here, he holds him, but not in like a super tight clinch. It's like at a little bit of a distance. So Benavidez comes over with like hooks and stuff. And he just keeps his hands down a lot. But I'm still picking Figgy. I think it'll be a close fight. I'm guessing it's hard to finish Yan. Nobody's done it, but he's been rocked. He's been hurt. So I think Figgy can finish it, but I'm guessing it'll go to a decision. That's just my prediction. I don't think we'll get a finish, but I'm picking Figgy. Not a super. Well, it's a close fight. Sorry, I'm waffling my fucking ass off right now, but it'll be a close one. But Figgy by murder, bro. Seriously.